What's up, everybody? Sorry about the later start. We took the new guy out to a late lunch / dinner, and the service was a little slow, so I was late getting back. My apologies for that. Also, apparently, Streamlabs set the stream. I don't know if you know this, Tor. It set it to we were going to be going live at 2:25 a.m. today, even though I put.
Oh yeah, in the morning, initially. Krista was saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. It's been a crazy. This whole week has actually been insanely busy. Like had a lot of stuff personally going on. Had a lot of stuff work-wise going on. A lot of printer repairs getting picked up and worked on. So we'll just kind of jump into it today. So new stuff for you guys that are wondering. This is my Bambu here, and what is on the Bambu's plate? What is this? It's an Easy Flex for the Bambu. Dual-sided. It's even got the little AR code on there too. Nice thick plate and textured black. These plates work a lot better than the gold ones. These are the new Easy Flex Pros that we came out with. The 235 by 235 size, same exact coating for the Bambus. These are on our store. You can buy them right now. We do have other sizes on the way. We're going to be getting ones for the K1 Max. If you have a K1, you can use the 235s on there. You just take the little alignment screws out of the back. I'm probably not going to have ones made with those little cutouts just for the K1 because it's one model, and the 235 by 235 works on many different printer models. We do have one thing I did stock, which I'm going to be doing a video putting it on mine. Tor's already got it on his, and he's going to be getting pictures. Is we have these nice lighting kits here for the Bambu printers that have 3 different segments. Okay, my camera's probably not going to focus on these because they're so big. So 3 different light segments. There are 9 LEDs per segment here, with nice flexible silicone wire in between. For the Bambu X1 and the P1, and they have the exact connector that those printers need to plug and play, hook it up to the printer. So we have one for the X1 and the P1, and these are only $13. I think it's either 12 or $13 in the shop.
Wow.
What's that?
$12.99, I think.
Yeah, it's probably $12.99 is what I set it at. So I'm going to put this in here to replace the stock one that it looks nice, but it's not that bright. And then, doing a little video on that. So I got that here. I can never remember how to wrap these cables so they fit back in the little case, but it won't matter once it's on the printer. For you guys with the quality. Nice, Tor has it on his P1 already. And he has, do you have those before and after pictures, Candy, that we can show people? Because it's going to be about the same result on the X1.
Discord, yeah. We're in our staff chat.
The staff chat? Okay, hang on. Yeah, Microsoft Teams has been crappy all day, so we had to use Microsoft Teams or Discord instead of Microsoft Teams here. So I've got the pictures here. So this one, the stock light, it's pretty. That's a pretty big difference, man. These are really low resolution, aren't they?
720p, 5 or half a frame a second.
Yeah, I mean you can. Oh, this is a big difference though. Okay, so let me go ahead and move this over. I'm going to share this browser tab here. So this is
layers of ABS gunk on them.
That's okay. All right, so this is the stock light right here. It's loading. So this is the stock light, the stock P1 light. Okay, the X1's going to be similar. I think they use the same light, don't they?
Yep.
Like, yeah. So this is the stock light, not bad. This is with our lighting kit. Stock, our kit. Stock, our kit.
Still,
oh wait, hang on. I'm an idiot. Our kit, stock. Our kit, stock. I'm going to do a side by side with these. And actually, the nice thing is, I think the biggest benefit is because the legs were even, it's not all blown out over here.
Yeah,
like
I noticed that as well.
It's just way more even. So yeah. So yeah, no, we're gonna be putting these in. I'm putting these on my X1, so you can go from this to this, all plug and play, no soldering. Just pop them in there. So the other thing we have this on stream now. I actually got some Triangle Labs products in for the K1. I have their new high flow Hotend, which they advertise up to 50% more flow rate than the stock Hotend, and it comes with a silicone sock, a heater, a thermistor, and my favorite part, these take MK8 nozzles. They take standard size nozzles that our Creality printers have been using for years now. So these are on the site right now. They do come with a standard 0.4 nozzle. So standard MK8 style 0.4 nozzle. They also come with an extra sock and the Allen keys and all the screws. So yeah, Triangle Labs are one of my favorite aftermarket Chinese companies. Some of our stuff, we have parts that are made by Triangle Labs factory in some of our products. So I'm very, very comfortable carrying their stuff. So also, these are not on the site yet because we're still testing them. We do have high flow or higher flow hardened steel nozzle or complete Hotend setups for the Bambu X1 and the P1. So give me 1 second here. Where'd my screwdriver go? Hang on. Okay. So I'm gonna make myself a little bit bigger here since Tori stepped out. So we have these nice high flow Hotends for the Bambus. These are 0.4 nozzles. The nozzle's pre-installed. We will be testing these to make sure they do perform as advertised. But if you notice, they're a lot nicer, more durable design than the Bambus. They have reinforcement at the heat break. They actually have a bimetal heat break, so it'll improve the thermal transfer. And we will have these for the X1 and the P1. Both of them will come with a heater and a thermistor. If you have the P1, it'll come with that combined connector. This is for the X1, which is what I have. Also come with a little wrench for the nozzle and the silicone sock for the Hotend and the clip. So we will be testing these. I'll be putting this on my X1. Tor has the one for his P1S. For his P1S coming in. And we're going to go ahead and test those. And if they're good, we will be selling too. So we got a small batch of them. I've heard very good things about these particular Hotends from multiple people. So, but we still want to qualify them and make sure they're going to work as advertised before we sell them to our customers. So we are not doing any nozzles for the A1 series as of right now, just focusing on the X1 and the P1. So I know the A1 series has a lot of issues with thermal transfer with their poorly made cheap entry-level nozzles, so maybe we will look into that. I'll see if we can get those made as well. I think that's all I have for new stuff. So we have plates for the Bambu X1, P1, and A1, the full-size A1, not the tiny one. So if you guys want to check these out right now, these are on sale. We have introductory price till the end of the month for $35. After that, it goes to the normal price of $39. For comparison, one of our competitors, Wham Bam, they're selling plates that are worse than these for $60. So, and these are two sides. So you got two sides. You can mess one up and flip it over and print on the other. So check them out. I think that's all we have for new products right now, right, Tor?
New products? Yes. Oh,
we do have
SBM.
What?
SBM bed mounts.
Oh yeah. So if you guys notice, the solid bed mounts have gone out of stock on our site. We will be posting the new version. We have the version 2s coming out. I don't have them on here. I know I showed them last stream. I have some of the printed part. Oh yeah, I actually do have some sitting here. They're sitting here from last stream. So we have our new solid bed mounts, which are the modular design where you can just snap the solid mount into the strain relief and the camera arm. We have about 100 of the new solid bed mount V2 kits ready to go. So if you guys have the version 1, it's not really worth upgrading because it's just a different design, but we are going to be bringing the solid bed mounts back. So if you guys are wondering why they were out of stock, it's because we've been transitioning to printing the new ones and assembling the new ones. I'm just looking through my product list here. Oh, also, if you guys are looking for a good deal on a power strip right now, I have Belkin 7 outlet with 6-foot power cords with a right angle plug. I don't have one up here. It's in my downstairs office for only $9 right now. And that's a limited time. That was a bulk deal that we got from one of our vendors where they had a ton of them. We got them at a really good price. So I'm passing that savings out to you guys. I also have some battery backups left. If you guys are looking to get some battery backups, and I think we should give them a little discount code for watching. If they want to order some of the battery backups, we only have a few left. And that's it. We can't get any more. So, yeah. I see Justin, my buddy Justin here. He said that the hardened steel nozzle runs better on the A1 than the one that comes with the kit. Yeah, and I assume that's because the hardened steel one is actually machined better, whereas the stock one's kind of crappy. No other way to put it other than kind of crappy. I'm going to pull up our forums here. So while you guys, we're gonna go over some new stuff. We don't have a ton of new stuff. If you guys do have new stuff you want to see Tor and I talk about on the stream, you can go ahead and submit it to us as even on the question. So if you go to th3dstudio.live, you can submit a question on the Q&A question. If you also have a small business and that does 3D printing, especially, you don't even have to be one of our customers. If you're doing if you have a 3D printing related business or a maker related business you're watching, you want to show off something you guys do, we do have a community showcase form on the th3dstudio.live page. Also, if you guys ever want a quick and easy way to view our streams when we are live, that th3dstudio.live page will always have whatever the current stream is at any given time. So I do have 3 questions already in the queue. So feel free to look right above my head. I can't poke. Tor, you gotta. Nope. There you go, right there. Yeah, where Tor's pointing. th3dstudio.live. There you go. I'm sorry, I'd have to wait. I can just move you over. Oh, here. Now I can point to it. Right there. There it is. There it is. All right. Okie dokie.
Yeah.
What else?
This week's a little short on news just because I think everybody's been addicted to Pal World.
Oh my God. Okay, we'll talk about that later. I do have my own Pal World server, so if you guys want to play, let me know. Get in touch with me on Discord. I have my own Pal World server. But I am going to make a really quick discount code here that will take $20 off the battery backups, and it will expire tomorrow. So I'm gonna do that. I'm feeling generous today. So hang on. I'm just gonna make sure it only applies to the battery backups. Only the battery backups. And
Let's see.
I'm gonna make the code 20 off BB.
Also, Frank, I haven't had a fish die in a while, and I don't think any of them have plastic in them. My fish is fine.
There we go. I'm gonna post that in there, and that will expire. That will expire tomorrow. So if you guys I don't have a ton of them left. So if you guys are thinking about getting one, go ahead and do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Nice.
I should probably post a link. Yeah, Tor has what? You have 2 of them now?
One right here.
You have one right there. Okay, fair enough.
I'm actually getting a shelf this weekend so I can move everything behind me.
So there you go. So with the code, with that code, that'll bring it down to $205 shipped if you're in the continental US. So, oh my God. What was I going to do here? I just lost my train of thought. It has derailed. Oh, I was going to make sure the coupon actually got published. If the coupon doesn't work, let me know. I'll fix it on stream. I have it up here. It looks like it should be good. So, Yep. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Alrighty. Any other new products? I'm trying to think. We do have. I'm trying to think of stuff we have on sale. That's what I was going to the site for. To let you guys know what we have on sale, and then we're gonna go into the news. You guys have any news-worthy items you would like to see us talk about today? Because we only have some stuff with the damn bamboos. I feel like I'm getting bamboozled.
Bamboo and Big Tree Tech.
Bambu and Big Tree Tech. Okay, let's see. I'm going to let you guys know what we have on sale right now. What we have stuff on sale. I'm in my back end here. So stuff that's on sale. We got the battery backups. Oh, the Polymaker Christmas bundle. We have 7 of those left. And those right now are on sale for $64.99, and those qualify for the free shipping in the contiguous US. The new Bambu flex plates. Oh, Sean's 3D printing failures book. So we have a few copies of his book, and he has, as far as I know, he has not come out with a new version. So the 2022 edition is still the latest one, and it's still just as relevant. Those are on sale for $27.99 instead of $34.99. If you guys want to check that out, I am going to send an email blast out this weekend, which will have some of that stuff. And the Ender 6 pulleys are on sale till the end of the weekend. So Sunday and the Sunday, they should be back to normal price, but those are $7 off right now. So $24 for our Ender 6 pulley sets. And we also have our magenta color PLA on sale. So you guys want to try out some of our Easy Choice PLA for only $16.99 a roll. And I've got 3 rolls of that left. People bought quite a few of those. So if you guys want to try out our PLA, it's less than $20 a roll to try it out right now. So $17 bucks a roll. Is that sending? There we go. Okay, that's all I have. Did I miss anything, Tor?
Not that I know of. Pretty sure that was everything.
All right.
Lighting kits.
All right. I was typing to somebody.
Oh, we are getting the AMS compatible tubing in.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Yeah, so if you guys are tired of replacing your AMS tubing all the freaking time because the stock stuff sucks, we did have custom tubing made to the exact internal and external diameter of the Bambu tubing, and we will be posting that on the site next week. I do have it here. We had a large run done, and yeah, so we will have, basically, it's the same kind of formulation that our Tough Tube is, so it's longer lasting. It's a little bit smoother and less resistance than your standard cheap PTFE tubing. So hopefully what this means for you guys is that you have tubing that will last longer and guide the filament nicer while being a drop-in replacement for the stock tubing. So where people are like trying to use the Capricorn tubing and the diameter is too small and it pisses off the MS and it pisses off the printer, this stuff is the same spec, so you won't have any issues. So yeah. Yeah, Comet. People want a Comet. Comet got neutered last Friday. Yeah, it was last Friday. So he's back. He's doing fine. He's just got his donut of shame, which actually that donut is what Remo wore when he got snipped. And we found out about it, the donuts instead of the cones, because of one of our viewers on here told us about that. I don't know if he's still here. I can't remember his name. So first thing, more bullshit. I'm just going to call it what it is. More bullshit with Bambu, removing and limiting features for their customers and their printers. Tor, do you want to talk about this one? Since you actually got an email, as you are a Panda Touch owner, so I will give you the floor for this one. I should be an owner,
hopefully.
Should be. There you go.
They actually sent out an email a little bit after the upgrade, apologizing for their launch day discounts because they did not set it up correctly for their discounts. So you could essentially buy as many discounted Panda Touches as you wanted when they only had 200 units for the $30 price point. So a lot of people missed out on that, and they're actually refunding $10 for all the Panda Touch buyers who've already had their orders in as of the 24th of this month.
And how much did you pay for that?
I paid $60.
Okay, so you're going to be basically getting it for $50. What is $60 the normal retail price?
I believe so. I think Apollo said the other week they were going up to 99, but I didn't see that anywhere.
Okay. I did see Silent Story said, are the UPS batteries replaceable when it comes time? Yes, they are. I actually have one. So we had a little over 200 units that we processed through here. I had 2 out of those 200 units have batteries that were not in good shape, so we had to replace them. So one of them is going to go on this computer I'm streaming from right now to replace my 2 smaller UPSs. And I have new batteries here, which they run a whopping $40 for a pair of batteries. And they're pretty easy to replace. But I'm going to do a little video because I figured, in general, there's enough people with UPSs here. We're a 3D printing company, but we do a lot of tech stuff. So I figured it'd be cool to just shoot a quick video showing you guys how to replace the battery, specifically in this unit. There's a little access door. You slide the pack out. It's got like most of the battery backups. Either they just had the battery in there directly with wires, or there's like a plastic case. Hello. There's a your donut's getting in the way. There's a plastic case that you basically pop open, take the old batteries out, put the new ones in, hook the new ones up the same way the old ones are in, and then you're good to go. So, hello. You can't be jumping. You gotta stay calm. So
planning new features for the Panda Touch, where they're going to have a little, essentially a Wi-Fi plug.
Okay.
That you control from the pad, as well as get breakdown on power consumption.
Oh, you're talking about like they're gonna have like a
well, ESP,
like a Wi-Fi outlet, or
yeah.
Okay. I wonder if they introduce support for Tasmota plugs, because if they do, that would mean like products like our Easy Plug could work with that, as well as other Tasmota plugs on the market as well.
You can also switch it between Panda Touch and Klipper Touch, so you can use the same screen for Klipper screen.
Do you want to? Can you share that without sharing your private email? Can you share like the browser window from that?
Only in our notebook.
Oh, hang on. Okay. Let me see if I can.
But they also touched upon the whole firmware being locked down.
Yeah, I'm gonna save these
via API.
Okay, I'm gonna save the. Let me save these to the folder here. I just made a folder called Panda Touch, and that way I can share this.
Hulu says it plugs in directly to the IEC outlet on the back and will power the screen independently as well.
That's a good idea. Yeah, because that's gonna be my next thing. Because I know they have a, I know they have a battery in there, but that battery is only going to last so long, right?
An hour. It's literally like 20-30 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, so this is what Tor got. There's Mr. Luke. It's nice seeing him doing videos. He's so much better doing videos than the other people they've had before. Yeah, so here's the launch day discounts, which we talked about already. The new Panda Touch features. So they're finalizing the design of a product called the Panda Power. It's a smart plug that'll interface with the Panda Touch to be able to turn the printer on and off. I like that. It'd probably be a reason for me to get a Panda Touch, even though I have an X1, if it would work with the X1, because I would probably buy their little Panda Power thing, as long as it's actually properly made. That's the other thing too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And it says here, the Panda Touch also has a younger sister, the Klipper Touch. It's a wireless touchscreen, allows you to control multiple Klipper-based printers from a single intuitive UI. Here's the thing though. It's basically a tablet.
Yeah.
Like at a certain point, depending on the price, I feel like the only way to get this over a tablet is if the price is lower than a halfway decent budget Android tablet, because otherwise you might as well just use an Android tablet with, might as well use an Android tablet with a web browser, or even like a native app that would work with like Klipper or whatever, your either Bambu Handy app. So, but yeah, so let's go to is this going to move to the next? I think I gotta zoom out. Do I? Is it not? There are 2 photos. Oh, there it goes. All right, so here, this is the big thing, and why I'm stuff like this is why I'm not a big uh, fan of closed source machines, because basically the Panda Touch uses Wi-Fi to connect to the Bambu Lab printer, and it's only available on the local network, right? And they have an access code. I actually saw it on my printer too. I have a unique access code. So even if you were on my network, you can't control my Bambu printers, even if you're on the same network as you need the access code. Now, if you went over the printer, got the access code, but again, that's a completely different issue. So they're going to add an extra layer of security, aka they're going to encrypt it. And it'll mean that the Panda Touch is not going to be control some of the features such as movement, heaters, print speed, possibly even the ability to start prints. All monitoring capabilities such as being able to receive error message and current printer status will still remain. But basically, over half the functionality of the Panda Touch is going to be wiped out if they can't figure out how to integrate this. And they're right here. This extra layer secure will also have the same impact on projects such as the X Touch and even Home Assistant. So, this is what sucks. Like, basically, you're gonna have to run outdated firmware. And the other thing too is, at a certain point, because I've seen vendors do this in the tech space with internet connected devices where they interface with the cloud server. At a certain point, they're going to tell you, we are not going to allow devices with a certain firmware version to connect to our cloud because they're too out of date. So you're going to be could be possibly in a situation where you're going to have to choose between, this accessory you bought that worked fine with the printer and then was broken by the manufacturer with a new firmware update, staying behind an old firmware one or version and using your accessory you bought, or updating to the latest. And now this accessory is kind of not completely useless, but it is kind of useless, right?
The firmware is not released yet. That blocks it out. So,
but it will be is what they're saying.
Yeah, they do plan on actually getting in contact with Bambu and trying to get their API key so they can get their products working with it. But they're holding all shipments of the Panda Touch for a week unless you email them.
Yeah, so they're saying here they have plans to release an official API. Looks like they're reaching out to see if they can use that API. But here's the thing they're saying here, that basically, Bambu Labs indicated that the firmware on the P1 is very stable and therefore there are no known bugs that would necessitate the need for a customer to update. So, yeah. Now they're saying if you're not satisfied with the potential need to remain on a particular firmware version, then Big Tree Tech will be willing to offer a full refund. We'll wait 1 week before shipping your Panda Touch. Okay, so they want you to get back to them.
Yeah,
to find out.
Like attention required, must reply in the title.
Okay. Yeah, so if you would like your unit to ship sooner, simply send us a message telling us to proceed. If we do not hear from you within 1 week, your unit will be shipped and the $10 discount will be applied if you order before the 24th of January. If you no longer would like to receive the unit, please request a full refund via BigQ.equipment or AliExpress within the 1 week waiting period. That's fair. That's probably that's probably something I would do. Yeah, basically, hey, you got a week to get back to us. If not, we're going to ship it. We're giving you a heads up. It's on the customer to read the damn emails from the company. So here, the warranties on ship units will not cover any functionality that may be lost due to updating the Bambu Lab firmware to a version that is not fully compatible with the Panda Touch. That's also fair. I'm going to take Big Tree Tech's side on this one.
Yep, same. It's like we can't be responsible for them updating and blocking stuff.
Did you hear that? I think it was hell freezing over. I just sided with Big Tree Tech on something. All product listings will be updated to reflect this. That's fair. So yeah, they're starting to stay on top of stuff better, which is good. I also feel so. Creality is actually shipping me. They said they're going to ship me a new extruder, but I feel like some of these companies are finally getting their shit together, so to speak, which is nice to see. I will say though, the only thing that pisses me off about the Creality one is they're asking for information I have already previously sent them, including my full shipping address, phone number. So can't win them all, but I do have an email stating they were sending me a new extruder to to fix that. But yeah, no, like this is, I think they're handling this well. It definitely seems like Big Tree Tech is learning from their previous mistakes of fumbling, absolutely just fumbling customer support.
It's doing a
Yeah.
pretty good job over there, getting stuff going.
And I think, I mean, I don't know. I could attribute most of that probably to Luke because he seems to be on their ass, and actually like getting things put together that aren't just like half-assed, if that's the right word. So
Yeah.
all right. I mean, it might be a kind of short stream, even though we started late. We're 30 minutes in. We don't have a ton of news, which I'm fine with. I'm ready for a nap, to be completely honest. Oh,
I have
shit.
my lunch and I'm ready to eat.
I mean, we also I took the new guy out to late lunch / dinner. That's why we were late because the service was slow. But I have been seeing a lot of articles about the Ender 3 V3 SE, which is the Marlin based one. Fablu, the reason I bring this up is Fablu actually ran an article about that, you know, the future of simplified 3D printing, they called it. And I've seen like a lot of new things popping up on those machines that make them easier to use. So that'll be our next video to do. But yeah. So let's see the questions we have. I'm gonna see what questions we have here. So we have 7. Oh, that's good. It's a good number. All right. So the first one we have here is from Scott. This is a simple one. So he said, what's on the Ender 3v2 Hotend, he's asking for the nozzle to probe offset for the NG ducts that we sell. So we offer upgrade NG ducts. It's actually on the product page if you bought the physical print of it. If you bought the STLs, it's in the download pack. So we have the nozzle to probe offsets are actually in there. The next one is Nemo. He said, do you think that using ferrules on a Wago connector is a good idea or a bad idea? I believe those are designed for just straight wires, aren't they? The Wago connectors?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are just straight wires.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. When in doubt for stuff like that, especially like a legitimate manufacturer, not some random Amazon seller, go look at the data sheet. But yeah. Go back to the data sheet. So let's see here. Peter Anderson says, do you know what controller is used on the LCDs and the rep displays? Is a resolution 128 by 64? As far as I know, they are 128 pixels by 64 pixels, hence the name 128/64.
Yeah, some of the older ones actually had an X in there.
Yeah, there is. I think it's the ST like 7920 is the actual like chipset in that display. I think it's an ST something or an ST compatible chipset. Hang on.
Hulo says you can use Wago and ferrules together, but you don't need to.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, that's the other thing. You don't really need to. The whole point is that they grab onto the wires. I want to say it's like 79 something. Hang on. I'm pretty sure it is the ST7920 controller that is on those, or like a compatible controller for the 128/64 displays. I don't know if I would assume you could probably try to buy the controller itself or got the controller from another from another screen. I also realized I have not had any caffeine today. That's probably why I've been dragging ass all day. We were working like crazy today. I don't know if you watched the shop. Like we were all over the place because I had Matt and Krista and Jordan all out there today, and I was running around like fucking crazy. So doing some new training and stuff. So if my mother Karen's watching, her printer's almost done. We're building her a nice, fully upgraded, fully tested and built Ender 3S1 Pro. So that's what she's going to be getting. All right. The next one here is from Scott. He's asking if we sell the STL for the camera mount. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Solid bed
like the
mount.
ST,
camera mount?
like the solid bed mount. No, that's one product that if they were talking about that, the solid bed mounts, it's one thing we do not release the STLs for at all, just because it's a product. And here's the other thing: the solid bed mount stuff, like should be printed in ABS, and like especially for the round parts, they need to have the aluminum press into them. You can't use them without the aluminum. Now, one thing I was thinking, however, we could probably make just the camera arm available to the standard kit customers if they wanted to print this themselves instead of just only having this for sale.
Yeah.
I was actually, that literally just popped into my head. I was like, well, actually, because we could actually just have this, so if people could buy the standard set, and if they wanted to have us print this in ABS, which I would recommend printing this in ABS because it's close to the bed, it's going to get warm. It probably won't get warm enough to
If you're
deform,
printing
you know.
PLA, I don't think it's going to be an issue being in, I would say PETG at the very least.
For this, I think I'd have to test this, but I think PLA might be okay for this. However, if it's in an enclosure, definitely not. If it's not an enclosure, you'd probably find this because the base where this snaps in to the ABS part, your heated bed's going to be right here. This is going to be the carriage, so there's not going to be too much heat. It could still potentially deform. We'd probably recommend printing in ABS. But yeah, I was thinking about that too, because then like we can have it so, hey, if you want to get the full kit where it comes with the arm, or if you just buy the standard one, you want to just print this piece out yourself, since it is a modular system. Tori, you were also working on some parts to add onto these as well, weren't you? To the core. Huh?
Yeah, a little bed grip so you can pull it out.
Yeah, like a little handle for your so you can snap one of these into a handle that you can pull the bed for. Some people said they like that. So, but yeah, that's where I'm putting all that new product together. I could always add that on later once we sell the regular kits. Let's see. You guys asking, since the K1 plus K1 Max is open source, would you make a board, firmware, parts, etc. for this lineup? How hard would it be? Would it be to do if so? So I tell you right now, we will not be doing a control board for the K1 Max. Doing one, since that board is only for that printer, and we really wouldn't be able to use that board in many other machines, it's not worth us doing single printer model boards. We don't have the staff, and we probably won't ever get our return on investment to do that. If another company, like I could see maybe Big Tree Tech, they've done single printer boards before, we'd probably want to look into that, especially since their quality seems to be getting better on their higher end stuff. But the stock board is actually not bad. What are you doing? Why did you barking? But yeah, but we're going to be focused on stuff like for especially for the K1, the Hotend upgrade, which I'm going to be doing. I'll do a video on putting the Triangle Lab kit that we sell onto the K1. We already have flex plates for the K1. The K1 Max ones will be getting ordered. I just got to look up the actual. I just got to look up the actual dimensions of the bed for that. Scott, we won't be releasing. We do not have an add-on for the current version of the solid bed mounts. This is only the version 2s, which are not out yet. Comet, go lay down. He's like shoving himself into me. Go lay down. Yeah, no, Scott, I thought you were talking about the version 2s. The version 1s, the camera arm needs the aluminum insert. So, and we are not printing those anymore. We've stopped production on those since that product's discontinued now. All right. Yeah, so for the K1 Max, we will not be able to make, unless I can think of a creative way to, like, I mean, I don't see a good way of doing it. I might have to get into some Linux food of like seeing if we can somehow dump the entire, while the machine's booted, like have it dump its entire image to a network share or something. But there's no way for us on the K1 Max to just wipe out their entire firmware and software stack and replace it with something else. We are basically limited to adding on top of what they already have, which sucks, but that's the hand we're dealt with that printer. So it doesn't mean we can't do stuff with it, There's already a lot of projects out there, so I'm going to look at those projects. There's a lot of good open source projects. Look at either just doing video content and tutorials on how to use those existing projects, or forking them and making our own, putting our own spin on there. Because there are some that are nice, but there are like the wording on things is weird. They have different options in there that just don't really make much sense. But that's my next print I'm spending a lot of time with once we finish the testing with the Bambu here. With the I got to get the lighting kit done on mine, test out the Hotend, and then this printer. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, honestly, because I'm not trusting it to run my production parts. It's basically just going to be a printer to print stupid shit that I don't care if the designs that are going out on it get out anywhere. So
yeah, fancy multicolor prints showing off filaments and whatnot.
And I see someone asking, they have a board they bought in 2021 and they want to still get support. So the answer is no, you cannot get support unless you pay for it. Our support is limited to the length of the warranty. So if you're out of warranty, the only way to get support is by paying us for it. As for the firmware for that board is still active and being updated. You can get it on our website. It's still on our Easy Firmware website as well. So all the firmware is still out there, and the firmware for both our Easy Board 1 and 2 are still free. We do not charge for the firmware for our control boards. We only charge for the firmware for other companies' control boards. But yeah, in terms of customer support, if your warranty is expired, your support coverage is also expired. We just keep it simple like that. It is not feasible for us to offer lifetime support. We can't do it.
I would die.
Yeah, no, we can't do that. It's not a sustainable business. It's not a sustainable business decision at all. So, okay, next question. I'm trying to jot down timestamps. Also, if anybody in the chat would like to write up timestamps for our streams, I would be willing to trade some product or gift cards or something for someone to go through and timestamp these streams. So I think I'm just going to probably also get in the habit, not this stream, obviously. I like jotted down here the 1943, where 19 minutes 43 seconds we're talking about the Panda Touch discount issue. So Sit and Fly's next one. He says, "Does replacing the PTFE with our tough tube gain you much hot and temperature capability? Pondering replacing this versus the bimetal heat break." He's got an Ender 3 V2. So the tough tube has multiple benefits. One, it's going to feed nicer, slightly smoother than your stock PTFE. Two, and this is on Bowden on replacing the tubing and it's still being in the melt zone, and also using an all metal heat break, because we still use our tough tube with all metal heat breaks because the internal diameter is 1.9 millimeters, which is about 0.3 to 0.4, depending on how crappy your stock tubing is, tighter of a guidance of your filament through that tube than your stock tubing. Now, for printing with it, we recommend no higher than 275C for long-term use. So if you're staying below 275C for the majority of your printing, then the tough tube will be fine. The bimetal heat break, though, the benefit of that is, one, you can't have issues where the tubing backs out and creates a void between the nozzle and the tubing. Versus even with our tough tube, if you don't properly install the tubing, cut it flush, you can still have issues with extrusion. That risk is completely eliminated by changing it out to our bimetal heat break. So, yeah. I see Pat. What's our cost of support? So for email only support, and we do not extend email only support to every single ticket because some tickets just can't be done over email easily. We have email support and we have phone and remote support. And what I mean remote support is we have a video call with the customer. We also connect into your computer to take control of the printer and do firmware updates, that kind of stuff. The email support is $30 per ticket if that ticket is approved by us. We're the ones who decide if the ticket can be adequately handled by email support, or if it's going to need the higher end remote support. And the remote support is $50 an hour. So that's our standard rate. In comparison, for just another 3D printing company, Matter Hackers charges over $75 an hour with a 2-hour minimum for their support. So you're getting a lot for your money. Okay, next one is from Dean, Mr. KQADJ, I see a ham guy. Let's see. He want to know if he has seen the Sovol or the Klipper screen for the Sovol SVO6/Plus and the SVO7/Plus. So the SVO7 is and the 7 Plus are already Klipper. So I don't know why
They
you'd
have
be
their
putting
own Klipper screen add-on now.
already.
It replaces the stock screen.
Wait. They already came with like a Klipper screen though. The SVO7 is a Klipper machine. The SVO6 and the 6 Plus were Marlin machines. The SVO7 and the 7 Plus are both Klipper machines already.
For the SVO6 Plus.
Yeah, I think he meant to type for the SVO6 and 6 Plus. So I saw that. My whole thing is here's the thing. I see he's got an easy board in there. They're not going to support our control board at all. I guarantee you they're not going to support our control board. Two, if you use their system, it's probably going to be, and I haven't used it, I'm just going off of what I've seen with other vendors, is my question be is it like the Big Tree Tech Pad 7 where you can just install straight Klipper on it without their manufacturer proprietary crap? Or is it their own proprietary crap? If it's their own proprietary crap like the Creality Sonic Pad, I would say run away. And if you want to use a Klipper screen type setup where you have the pad with the SBC in it and the screen that can sit next to your printer, I would say go with the Big Tree Tech Pad 7 because it might be a little more expensive, but it's going to be a better product. It's going to be able to be updated, and it's not vendor locked. Does that make sense? So that's my recommendation. Creality, Sovol, any of these vendors, unless the printer comes with it, I would not be buying a standalone Klipper screen type setup. I would just go with something that's actually open source friendly, like the Big Tree Tech Pad 7.
$100 for it, and it looks like it is actual Klipper, not just.
Is it though? You want to share your browser? Oh yeah, Mr. Backward Singer here. So he said the stock SVO6 board sucks. My second one just took a dump. Well, I guarantee you a board that won't take a dump in a couple of months, and that's our Easy board, which is a supported board for the SVO6 and the SVO6 Plus. So, I mean, hey, on the bright side, if you have to replace the stock board, you can get rid of the knockoff processor and get an actual one. Yeah,
Really,
so that's what I saw.
For $100.
I mean, the price point's not terrible. The question is, can you just run regular Klipper on it? Or is it theirs? Because
that looks like just stock Klipper screen settings.
Is it? Okay. I mean, if it's...
Don't know why they have it on its side like this. It's meant to be installed vertically.
Well, it's because a lot of these people that do this marketing stuff, they don't really know what the hell they're doing. They probably just said, here's a picture. Put Klipper logo coming out of box. I mean, it looks all right. My thing is, can you run it with just regular old Klipper and not Sovol's bastardized version of Klipper if that's what they're running? Do you know what I mean?
Be pulling up the firmware right now to see.
JDCCC26 is saying no. Dog, you're not going out. Lay down. They think they're going to go out and play. Comet can't play. He's got another week of being in low energy solitary. You can be cute all you want and lay down. You're not going out. It's also muddy out there. He said the JD, it's a custom OS, it's regular Klipper. Okay. Okay. I mean, if it's regular Klipper and you can just run the stock, like I can go pull down the Klipper GitHub information and pull it out. Wait. I'm so confused. We have a nerd fight in the chat. JD is wrong. The OS is custom. Klipper is standard. JD, and then he's saying not compatible with plain Klipper. I have the 07 and the Plus. Okay, we're talking about the pad, their new pad thing that they came out with. So yeah, the Sonic pad is hot garbage. I literally like we will not do any support for the pad or for the Sonic pad at all. It's just such a crappy product.
Oh,
if
no.
Creality had made it so it was like the pad, the Big Tree Tech Pad 7, where you could just reflash the damn thing, or just run straight Klipper, that thing would have been a great option for people looking to have a all-in-one Klipper pad type solution. So, all right. So Tripods Garage, aka not a biped. He said he just joined our stream. Any mystery packets of data from the Bambu? As far as I know, has Mr. It's Bad actually delivered on anything? No.
Okay.
How much? No, nothing. Still,
I thought
no?
something would have come out after the X1 Plus.
Still nothing. But I thought it was so bad. Was it? Did you guys see anything? Or is Grant still being a pussy?
Even the X1 Plus team didn't really go into anything about.
Did you notice that the X1 Plus team, when they were talking about, I think it was on Joel's video about who helped them test it, they explicitly did not mention Grant,
even though he does have it. Yeah.
Even though he does have it.
I don't think they're pleased with them.
I'm just saying. Hey, Grant, release the logs, you pussy. Come on. Dear God. Is that it? Is that our last question? We had eight questions here. I think Mr. Grant was here. Is that it? Let's see. So he said it says it logs of the SSID of the networks connect. Well, of course it's gonna fucking log the SSID of the networks to connect it to. It has to store it to reconnect to the goddamn thing. If Grant knew a damn thing about how like basic networking shit worked, that wouldn't be anything alarming. Oh my God, guys, my Samsung phone is logging the networks that I told it to connect to and auto reconnect to. Dear God. There's no reason to panic unless you're an idiot that doesn't understand how basic stuff works.
You log into your... Why does Tor have a gun? This is a blaster.
Oh yeah, okay. So you're gonna get a Pulo all excited. Go ahead. If you guys, so we do have questions or room or time for a couple more questions. So if you guys want to go ahead and answer, I cleared out the question queue. I'm going to see if we have anything in the community showcase queue. I'll tell you what. If you guys are interested, in, we have nothing in community showcase queue. I will say though, if you guys are interested in helping us out by like taking notes during the show as timestamps, if you can make everything, I don't want to have like a bunch of people doing it because I'm not giving it, like if we have 10, I only need one set of timestamps. I am interested and we can work something out.
17 blasters? Why?
Because Apollo has nothing better to do with his time and money. So there you go.
Polymaker ABS.
Come on, you got oh, your video froze. Yeah, it's the lever action. Oh, your audio is not coming through. Nope, no audio. Something happened. Your audio also isn't ear raping everybody this session. Hey, what do we say about jumping? Come here. Come here.
Printer kits are expensive. True. This was only like...
There we go. We can hear you. We can hear you now. What did you change? Did you accidentally mute?
No, I just switched it. What scene we were on?
Oh, weird. Yep, Mr. Comet is ballless now.
Yeah, if you have the filament, it's only $50 or so for a blast.
So you know what this means now, right? Because as far as I know, you're still going to come out to Rocky Mountain. We're gonna have to shoot each other with our Nerf blasters.
I think this is coming on a plane.
Just ship it to me. Ship it to me, and we'll bring it with, and I'll ship it
Wait.
back to you. I mean, you should be able to check that. You can check a handgun. Like you could check it. I don't know what would be safer, having it in checked luggage or shipping it.
I think this actually looks worse without the barrel.
It looks like you got a little. It's a little shot. You better be careful. That might be illegal in California. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it worked out that we started late. We are at about an hour anyways. I gotta send Creality my god damn. I need to get some balls in my mouth later. The energy drink. Get your heads out of the gutter. After this stream. Because Krista and I, it's the weekend, we're probably gonna play some Pal World or Lethal Company tonight. So it's not a firearm, there's no fire involved. But yeah, your audio is not, it's cutting out again. Like, oh, there goes. Now I heard it. Is it maybe it's not loud, or maybe it's too far away? Because so I have my microphone like about a foot from my mouth right now, and that's a condenser. Oh god dang it. I'm sorry everybody who's watching. Don't want to say the G word, gun? I don't care. We're in Merc. Yeah, I think your microphone's too far away. It's probably not hitting the peak threshold for it to think that you're actually the one talking, and it might be background noise. That's what I think. Yeah, it's still cutting you off. Well, anyways, did I save comments balls? I did not. I'm getting an error when going to the website. Really? I'm not. What's the error? Why do people say I'm getting an error instead of, hey, I'm getting this error? The error is this. In general, I'm just making a general statement here. Because I used to work in IT. And there was nothing more frustrating than people saying, my computer doesn't work. Well, what does that mean? What does doesn't work mean? What the hell is going on? There's like... Somebody is spamming the shit out of us on X. Do you see the chat here?
Yeah, what the...
I'm gonna block this person on X here.
I don't even see any comments on the video.
No, I don't know what's...
Go to X itself.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. It's Grant. I don't even see any... I don't even see like any comments or anything on Twitter.
Are they like liking and unliking it constantly?
I have no idea. Yeah. No. All right. Well, I'm gonna do one last plug. I'm gonna do one last little reminder here. So if you guys were lucky enough to catch stream and you want to get $20 off the Vertiv battery backups, which are already over 50% off of their retail value. And these are new units that we have opened, tested, and repacked. They're going for $224 with no coupon right now, and that's shipped in the contiguous US. And we have whatever we have, that's it. I have no more. So whatever's on our site, that's it. We don't have any more stock coming in. I can't get any more stock. We're done. The code I made, if you guys want $20 off, is 20 off BB. So 20 OFF BB. And that expires what I think I said it's a Sunday, like Sunday night. So it's good. And we're only posting it. We're only posting it on the stream here. That's it. 20 off BB. So, and those will ship out on Monday. So we have them all ready to go. So there we go. Did somebody tell me what their error was? Super YouTube didn't post the error first time.
In the chat.
One of the billions of chats we have.
Bro.
Okay, hang on. Oh, it's a YouTube. Oh, TH3D Studio. The .live site can't be reached. What the hell? I wonder if Streamlabs is having issues. Hang on. I know people were getting to it because we got submissions.
The playback is still disabled, but I can see the side.
What the hell? Okay, I'll have to check our YouTube video settings. Yeah, no, it's loading. I'm wondering, he's on Starlink, and I wonder if they're doing some weird routing thing, and it's just not playing nice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if you guys want $20 off these already discounted battery backups, go ahead and use the code 20 off BB. Also, keep on the lookout. We should have the. What do you think? We should have the Hotends, the X1 and the P1 Hotends tested, and figured out if we're going to put our stamp of approval on by what, like middle of next week. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think mine gets here Monday or so. Hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, and you have the plates coming. I've already printed on the plates. The plates work really well. So as expected, I mean, it's the same plate that we used for the 235s, and those stick really well. So, but yeah. All right. Well, guess what? We are going to give the doggos. Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? He just wants attention. He's been so attention deprived because he's been in his crate. Because we have to keep him calm. You know how hard it is to keep a 1-year-old golden retriever and a 3-year-old German Shepherd calm? It's like damn near impossible. So, all right. Hang on. Okay. Comet's going to get an extra one because he lost his balls. Is that fair to you, Remo? You guys, does chat think that's fair? Huh? Remo, can we speak? Here's yours. And Comet, you get one just for being calm this week. Okay, he's like, you're not taking my damn my damn food, man. You're not taking it. Remo got neutered already. Remo already got neutered. But hey, Comet, come here. Come here. Who's it? No, you're not. Is your name Comet? Are you a dumb golden retriever? No, you're not. Comet, come here. Oh boy. You guys see how nice Comet took it? So, all right. That's it. The doggos got their treats. Thanks for dealing with us being a little late today. Sorry. I should have had caffeine before I started here. Also, it might just be the oh my God. The heavier meal I had. We had we went to Shoop's. I had a burger and some fries, and I ate a little more than I should have. So,
At my lunch now too.
Yeah. All right. Well, and also just on a side note, if anybody plays, if you guys are on a Discord and you play Lethal Company or Pal World, hit me up because that's what Kick, Krista, and I, and a bunch of other people, some people watching here, like Eli and Mr. Backwoods, we all play together quite frequently, at least once a week. So, but anyways, I'll see you guys all later. And as always, happy printing. Let's see if Streamlabs is actually going to end the stream correctly. Maybe we should like stage a hot mic incident where we're just talking mad shit, and like all the politicians when they're like, just talking out mad shit when there's a microphone. Yeah, these fucking assholes. I think we'll go out on that note. Bye. You guys are my favorite.
Good one.